Well, what is up, everybody? It's Verse TV here today. I'm kind of under the weather, but I'm still going to make this video work, apparently. But we're going to talk about the UK charts of Street Fighter 6 sales, which apparently Sony fanboys are going crazy about the sales data right here, which I don't know why, because most people talking about the sales data are from America, but they're so concerned with UK sales data. Maybe because it shows PS5 being in a good light so far, so and Xbox being in a bad light. The only reason I can see why they actually care about this information whatsoever. But apparently 79% of Street Fighter sales were on PS5, 13% on Xbox, and 8% on PS4. And these are from physical sales of the UK region. And it's like, once again, a lot of these people are from America, but they care so much about UK sales. It's so bizarre to me. And they had one of these little Twitter spaces when they spend hours upon hours talking about how much PlayStation is better than the Xbox. It's like, I don't know how they can do this and still maintain jobs at this point, because the same suspects are like in every one of these little different Twitter discussions. It's just odd at this point. But this person stated, Xbox fans have better things to worry about right now than UK box sales chart. PlayStation fanboys are down bad. The PlayStation Showcase left them with nothing to be excited about. Pretty much, that showcase was just trash. So that's probably why they're in spaces talking about this sales data. Was like, who cares about this? And you probably should be playing Street Fighter. If you saw that awful showcase, it was just multiplats. It's like you should probably be playing this multiplats because you don't got no first party content coming up very soon. Maybe Final Fantasy 16, which is coming out later this month. Then again, that's a third party. That's not even first party. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. But you got the usual suspects celebrating this nonsense. But it's like they keep pushing the same narrative that nobody buys games on Xbox, whereas Game Pass effect, Game Pass is killing the sales of games, when it's just so stupid. I'm pretty sure the last Final Fantasy game did very well on Xbox sales wise, and that is why Sony made the deal with Square Enix to keep the next game off the platform, because they saw the competition they did have. It doesn't make any sense for a game that doesn't sell well, and then the following company to make a deal to keep that game off that platform. The game is gonna be okay. The game's gonna be bought mostly on PlayStation anyway. Why would they make a deal to keep it off Xbox entirely? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just a waste of money. But according to these geniuses, nobody buys games on Xbox. But it's like, and they only go by physical sales, which is so weird. It's like, we're in 2023. This is not 1990, 1993, 2023. We go by digital sales. Most people buy stuff digital instead of physical. But these dummies will go by physical sales still. It's so dumb. He says, I hope we see Killer Instinct sequel at the Xbox Showcase. Then we got this genius right here. It says, it is cute when these guys really think Square selling their games on Xbox will make any difference whatsoever. Yeah, I think it's going to make a big difference. You include a whole platform. Whole platform is not included. I think that makes a big difference right there. But these geniuses, they worship PlayStation so much. They think that cutting the whole platform is not going to be a significant amount of sales. It's really just odd. They legit believe that nobody buys games on Xbox, which is just really dumb. So that's why you don't hire these people to run companies, because they have fanboyism on their brain. They legit believe that a whole Xbox marketplace is not going to buy these games. It's just dumb. But there you go. So people call it emergency echo chamber sessions. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like, I would hope that if you have a PlayStation right now, you're playing one of these multiplayer games, because it's kind of dry right now. Either playing Street Fighter or Diablo, or maybe Final Fantasy 16 this month. It's like, I hope you're playing one of those games, because I don't know what you'll be doing that PlayStation right now. So, wow, let's have a meeting about an obscure UK sales chart. Yeah, it is so weird. Once again, most of these people are from America talking about this. I don't know why they're so obsessed with the UK. Why does the UK get talked about so much in gaming spaces? I don't know. It's like most of the information we get is from American companies, so I don't know why the UK is so pedestalized according with these Sony guys. I don't know. I smell a bit of jealousy. 12 guys packed from a Twitter space. Now, it was like 200 people in those Twitter spaces. 200 of the same fanboys wants to hear that PlayStation good, Xbox bad, pretty much. It's just bizarre. UK is the only thing that they have nowadays. It seems like they can't win without anything else. Yeah. And it's like the UK is a region that's mostly PlayStation centric anyway. So it's like, why would you think that a game was outsell PlayStation in the UK? So it's like, I'm not seeing like what they're celebrating. Like, what are you really celebrating? The place is mostly PlayStation centric, sells more on PlayStation, physical at that. Like, if you're Xbox, most Xbox gamers buy stuff digital. Like, once again, the current year is 2023. Who still buy games physical? Well, the majority, I say probably maybe the Switch. People are buying games physical mostly, but and that's the first part because they keep value. But other than that, people are buying video games. They're buying them digital at this point just for the convenience factor. So I don't know. It just seems so weird to use physical game sales as a metric of anything when it's like most people are buying games digital at this day and age. This guy was flaunting box sales exclusively digital for 6 years now. I never bought Street Fighter either. That's the thing too. Most people probably haven't even bought Street Fighter. Like I haven't bought Street Fighter 6 yet because Diablo comes out today. Like I'd rather play Diablo over Street Fighter if I'm picking one. And I'm probably gonna play Street Fighter down the line, but I'm picking Diablo over Street Fighter, to be honest. So I don't know. When people have no business of their own, you know to expect such behavior. Okay. It's almost like most people buy games digitally nowadays. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that most people buy games digital? I can't understand why the people who made these long Twitter space discussions can't understand that people buy the games digital. I was like, this is not an accurate way to interpret data, but okay. It matters until it doesn't, right? Clown? They're not down bad. They're playing Street Fighter 6. It don't look like they're playing Street Fighter 6 if they're in hour-long Twitter space arguments with each other. I don't know how you're playing a game and having Twitter space discussions. Then some Diablo before Final Fantasy. Xbox fans have better things to worry about, like what? Worried that Diablo might never come to Game Pass. Once again, pushing the narrative that nobody buys games except if they're on Game Pass, apparently. This is why I say these fanboys are literally dumb. They legit believe that nobody's gonna buy games on different platforms if it's not a Game Pass. Like that's why these guys shouldn't run companies. Jesus Christ, as a PlayStation fan, this is hard and funny to see, especially when fanboys are bragging about multi-platform sales and making a chat room to talk about it. Yeah, that is kind of sad. It is really goofy. This is so effing goofy. Like, I could never imagine having that much estrogen pumping into my veins every day. Microsoft doesn't look bad. They don't buy anything. So because one person says they're not going to wait for it to go to Game Pass, because of this whole Activision Blizzard situation going on right now, it's most likely to be approved, which, and he kind of has a point, it might go to Game Pass. So I don't understand how this pushes this dumb narrative that nobody buys games. Like, obviously, people are buying games on Xbox. Yeah, I just don't get it. These guys are weird. Once again, these guys are weird. They're just clowns at the end of the day. Oh yeah, like I said before, I'm kind of under the weather today, so I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm gonna conclude it right here. But the fact that they're celebrating this nonsense, that this game is selling more on PlayStation in the PlayStation-centric area, is very bizarre to me. And they're going by physical sales at that. It's like these guys just need to get a life or whatever. It's like, I guess this is the code mechanism for the awful showcase. But you know, Xbox guys got an amazing showcase coming up. I don't think they care about the physical sales of a multi-plat game. So I don't know. I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.